We are back on our lockdown range. As you can see, we're back in lockdown here in the UK, unfortunately, and we are using a new and improved golf net. Now, if you were watching it last time we were in lockdown, you'll know that I had a golf net that was incredibly noisy. Sounded almost like a gunshot. This one doesn't. It's wider, it's easier to build, and you can fully trust it's not going to wake the neighbours and the ball's not going to go through it. Now, these nets are available on my website. They come with a mat, they come with a tee peg, and they also come with a bag that is really easy to store it when next time we can get back out on the golf course. I think you've got to look at this as something which you can, no matter if you're in lockdown or not, you can really start to improve your golf game really simply from home. So I'll leave the link down there below. Make sure you go and check them out. So you're joining me on Sunday Swings. This is the first video on Sunday Swings, and our first winner is James. So let's have a look at his swing here. Now, you'll notice in his swing that it works very around and then over on the way down. So we're going to talk about a way and a drill in which we can get the club and the hands working more in, the club working more out, and that move where we can stop coming over the top. Now, it's going to feel quite excessive. It's going to feel like it's going to be a big change, but you think about it right now. If you can get on the golf course, well, I'm incredibly jealous. If you can't, this is a great time for you to improve your golf. And in most places around the world, we are in a little bit of an off season. So this is the time to really knuckle down and improve our golf, improve the function of our movement. So let's get into this drill. Now, as you know, I'm a big believer in creating complete opposites. So we're going to talk about backswing and downswing all in one in this video. And I love this because it's going to really make your golf swing feel different, but it's going to give you some instant results. Trust me on that. Now, I've also forgot to say, if you want 10% off the golf nets, it's a lockdown 2 at the checkout to get 10% off your purchase. So let's firstly look at the backswing. How do we get this club moving much better in the backswing and this body more organised? So we're really trying to get out of this position. Shoulders getting more level, face getting open, and really create a position where it feels potentially a little bit more tippy. So what I'm going to really look for you to do here is grab the golf club as you would normally. I want you to make a move during your backswing where your hands feel they work in, but the club feels they work out. So this is going to feel quite excessive and very much the opposite. So I'm really feeling as though my hands work on an arc just in and around my body, roughly around here. So we're looking for in and around the body. Put the butt of the club just beside my right foot. Throw it over the shoulders. This is going to feel far less laid off and open. It's going to feel a lot steeper and more across the line. Now remember, that is just a feeling. It's not necessarily what's going to happen, but you need to make sure we're feeling the little bit more of the opposite in your golf swing. So let's remind you of that again. So jump down line perspective, you can really see this. Now remember to stick around to the end of this video because I'll tell you how you can be one of the winners on next week's Sunday Swings. And if you are enjoying any of this content at any point, I would really appreciate it if you could smash that big red subscribe button down below. Now, just reminding you of what we're looking for. Remember, in this drill, I'm just about creating the complete opposites. So we've mastered that backswing now. We're really trying to feel as though the hands work in, club head works out, almost feeling as though it's across the line. Very different from this perspective. So we're really going to feel the shoulders are more tippy and the clubs feels as though it's across the line. Remember, that's not what we're looking for. So in, up. Okay, to start the downswing now, we saw very much of this motion. Hands working over and then pulling in, really getting this club working out to in, and very much the over the top move, struggling with strikes and really struggling with that contact that we're looking for. So how do we try and create the opposite in the downswing? So in, up. What I want you to feel is this comes in 2 elements, okay? It's going to feel that we've got to control this part and this part. So this is going to be what we're going to call our first element. To start our downswing, we're going to look for this and this, this and this. So we put it all together. This is the motion in which we're after. We've got to remember, if we want this club to work shallower, we've got to strengthen the face. So that is that move covered there. Second element to this is we've got to make the body work a little bit differently. Not over, but can we feel under? Under. Okay, add that all in together. Look how the club works in a totally different perspective. And now we can turn through. So we put this all together in terms of backswing and downswing now. Hands in, club up, shallow, strengthen, right bend, through to target. So we're trying to make a swing which feels more over and under rather than around and over. Yes, it will feel excessive, but I can guarantee you try it into your net, work towards getting a better strike. And the good thing about using a net is the fact that you don't have to worry about where that ball's going. Got to worry about strike. Once you get a consistent strike, we can then start worrying about where that ball's going. So I would really try and feel that in a feeling here, up, feel, in. Okay, now hit it. Really get that feeling. Now that felt really quite excessive, but like I said at the start of the video, it's your time to make it feel excessive. It's your time to really exaggerate this. So one more time, just remind you of what I want you to train on this week's Sunday swing. Remember, if you're someone who's got this over and this way, this will really help you improve your game as well. So in, up, shoulders more steeper, club more steeper, shallow, strengthen, right bend, put it all together, through, really makes the swing feel a lot more powerful, a lot more speed, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So that's what I want you to work to. A drill that is really trying to create the complete opposites. It's simple, but you think about it this way. We're here right now, extreme opposite is here. Ideally, if we find that middle ground between old and new, very often golfers will start to make much better swings. So that is first of Sunday swings. Now, I said to you, I'd give you a chance to be a winner on Sunday swings. So it's so simple. Number one, all you've got to do is make sure you join this team by hitting that big red subscribe button. Don't forget, turn the bell on too, and finally comment down below #pickme. But within that as well, I want to know where you're tuning in from and if you're lucky enough to be playing some golf.